Hello everyone, welcome to another short video. In this video, we are going to look at how to configure IPsec tunnels to Zscaler data centers from a Palo Alto firewall. So I'm going to build two IPsec tunnels from a Palo Alto firewall, one towards Zscaler's Delhi data center and another towards Zscaler's Mumbai data center. Okay, so there is a well-defined document, basically step-by-step instructions to how to do that has been provided by the Zscaler itself. So this is the document. I'll leave the link in my post. Also, there are few things that needs to be done other than Palo Alto. Those are first you need to create the VPN credentials on the Zscaler portal and also then create a location which maps those VPN credentials. So these two steps I have already done. We will look at the steps we need to follow on the Palo Alto firewall. So the things are tunnel interfaces, crypto profile, iGateway, IPsec crypto, tunnel monitor, IPsec VPN tunnels, and the PBF rules. So we are going to do these 7 steps in this lab. And I'm going to build tunnels to New Delhi 1 as primary and Mumbai 6 as secondary. So let's jump onto the firewall and do the configuration. We'll first go to the network, go to the interfaces. Let's create two tunnel interfaces. So this I'll create for the Delhi. Do not give it a comment. VR, let's assign it a VR. I'll create different zone. I've clicked on zone. Let me create a zone. Zscaler. Okay, done. I'll give it IP address. So this IP address will be used by the ICMP probes initiated by the Palo Alto for the tunnel monitoring and the PBF stuff. I'll say okay. One tunnel interface has been created. I'll create another one as well for the Mumbai. Okay. Both the tunnel interfaces have been created now. Yeah. Now let's go and create the phase one. So IKE crypto under the network. I'll click here and I'll name it ZIA DH group. I'm going to use, sorry, group 2 authentication SHA-1 and encryption AES-128 CBC. I want 24 hours to be the key lifetime for this. Nothing in the advanced options. Hit OK. Now let's create the phase 2 policy as well. Just name it again, the Zscaler. We are going to use ESP encryption. I'm going to keep null because it's internet bound traffic. Null is the recommended encryption by the Zscaler. It says group 2 lifetime. I'm going to keep it 8 hours. Okay. Group 2 hours, 8 hours. Perfect. Nothing, 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 nothing. And let's check what Zscaler recommends as well in the phase 2 in the IPsec crypto. I believe they recommend the 8 hours of the lifetime. Yeah, 8 hours. So now we will create the IKE gateways. Let's first create the gateway for the Delhi. Let's type Delhi and our interface will be ETH1 by 3 and peer IP address will be, I have already got the IP address for the Delhi. This should be the IP address. And then, yeah, I need to put the pre-shared key for Delhi. I'll also be using local identification in the form of user FQD and email address because I have created VPN credentials in that format. But this value, I'm gonna put it later. As of now, I'll just type it this. Mm, so this is not the right value. I'll correct it. Delhi. Let's put another to the Mumbai interface, our interface. ETH1 by 3. What's the Mumbai's IP address? Here is the Mumbai's IP address. Pre-shared key for Mumbai. And local identification. I'll again say dummy@dummy.com. And anything, yeah, sorry, we missed this. So I need to enable the NAT T and I need to bind the phase one profile as well. ZI. I'll do the same in the Delhi one as well. This is now ready. Now I'll just pause the video while I put these real local IDs in here. One second. Okay, so now I have added the real local IDs here. Now I have to create a IPsec tunnel. I'll go into the tunnel. I'll click to add and I'll say Delhi primary tunnel interface is my tunnel 1. IP4 I gateway is my Delhi one because this is for the Delhi tunnel. Crypto profile is I'm going to use the Zscaler one. Okay. I'm going to see advanced options. I have enabled replay protection this. Tunnel monitor if you want to monitor it. So let's put a tunnel monitor. This is Delhi tunnel. So I want to make sure this IP is reachable. Let's create a monitor profile so that I already have a monitor profile, so I'll use that. So this monitor profile has a few settings. Let me quickly show you with the new. So this has interval of 10 seconds and it has failover enabled and threshold is 5. So 10 every 20 seconds, sorry, every 20 seconds a probe will be sent to check the liveliness of the tunnel, and then if the 5 probes are you know um uh, lost, then you take this action, either failover or either wait to recover. I'll just hit the, I'll go to the proxy IDs, right? I'll add the proxy IDs. I'll say PID, everything, send everything to the tunnel. Let me just re-verify the stuff. Yep, that looks perfectly good. Now I'll go to the another tunnel. I'll say Mumbai, secondary. Tunnel interface is our tunnel 2 and IK gateway is for Mumbai. IPsec crypto. We're gonna use the Zscaler one. Show advanced options. This stays fine. Yep, I want to monitor the tunnel for Mumbai as well and monitor this IP address, and then yep, use the same tunnel monitor profile in proxy IDs. Let me add the PID stuff. PID. Sorry, I did a typo. Okay, proxy IDs is now added. So both of the tunnels. Now let me create some policies in order for firewall to connect. First, I'll create a security policy. Add tunnel. Source is my WAN zone because my WAN interface is gonna go out, and source address will be 192.168.253.201. That's my WAN interface IP address. Our destination zone is again my WAN zone. This is for WAN to WAN. And destination is I have Delhi and Mumbai nodes. So let me click on the Bombay one first. Add Bombay. Now I'll add the Delhi one. I can allow the specific services or applications, but I'm gonna keep it all. I've allowed it. Let's take this rule above the drop rule. Sorry, above the drop. That's fine if we keep it there as well. Now let's create two PBF rules to forward the traffic. Delhi forward. Source zone is our LAN zone because our PC users are in the LAN zone. Source address I'll give 10.0024. Destination I'm going to keep as any. And then forward the traffic. Egress interface is our tunnel 1 because this is for the Delhi. And monitor the tunnel. Use the Zscaler profile. So if the tunnel is not reachable, this IP address is not reachable, then this rule will be disabled from the forwarding table. And for Delhi, this is the IP address which I want to monitor. Yep, that's it. Okay, guys, so I have created one PBF rule. Let me create another one as well. I'll just select it and I'll just create a clone of it. and after rule this. Yeah, fine. Now I'll go here. I'll just change the rules, a bit of parameters. Mumbai forward. So same. This interface is gonna change to tunnel 2, and I need to put the Mumbai's IP address here. That's good. Okay, so now we have completed all the configuration. Let me have a quick look in the IPsec tunnels as well. Yep. Peers are right. Okay, now I'll commit the changes, and if all goes well, my both of the tunnels should be up. I'll pause the video while the commit completes, and then we'll resume it. Okay, guys. So now my commit is complete. You can see my commit is complete, and both of my tunnels are up. Let me show you the tunnel information. See, Delhi one is up, Mumbai one is up. Both the tunnels are green. They are up. We can also see the IKE status as well. Now let's go to our Linux machine and see how does the thing look. I'll still go to the monitor and have some look. You go WAN zone to WAN zone, one towards Delhi, one to this is drop. So fine, this is drop because it was hitting the drop all policy before. No problem. After I think this is before we created the policy. Yeah, but that's fine. Not a problem. Okay, now let's go to our Linux machine and see if we are really going through the Zscaler or not. Okay. Okay. I'll now try to launch the Firefox here. Mm, taking some time. Okay, it has come up. Not a problem. Okay. I'll just do ip.zscaler.com. Sorry, one second. ip.zscaler.com. Okay. Sorry, this traffic will not work because I haven't created a security rule for it. Let me quickly go and create a rule. I'll go to security, and there was something that needs to happen is internal access for the LAN devices. Ooh, I need to create a new rule. Hmm. Okay, I'll do that now. Add, quickly do LAN allow. I'll allow everything. Source zone LAN, destination zone WAN, and then application all service category or everything allow. Hit allow. I'll move this rule to the top, and then I'll commit the changes. Sorry, not the WAN zone. I just made it bad. It should be Zscaler zone because we are sending the traffic to the Zscaler LAN zone to Zscaler zone. Let me commit the changes. Okay, while the commit is progressing, I'll pause again and we'll come back once it is complete. Hey guys, so the commit is now complete. Let's go back to our Linux machine and try to access ip.zscaler.com, and my traffic should be going via Delhi. You can see you are accessing internet via the zscaler2.net. So I'm going out via Delhi. Now let's do one thing. I want to disable one of the PBF rule, or I'll purposely make one tunnel down. Just one second. I'll go to the network, select the IPsec tunnel to the Delhi, and then disable the tunnel. I'll now traffic should switch to the another tunnel. I'll pause the video while that happens, and then I'll resume. Guys, disabling the tunnel didn't help. I think I forgot that I have the PBF, so I'll disable the first PBF to the Delhi, and then I'll commit the changes, and now my traffic should start flowing to Mumbai. So I'll just pause the video while the commit completes, and our traffic should be routed to Mumbai after disabling this rule. Because this PBF is also have a monitor attached to it. Until unless this monitor fails, this rule gonna stay in picture. PBF rule is now disabled, and you can see my traffic is now going through Mumbai 6. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.